Oh, that really shook me up. The massive black line in the road now goes from 1, 2, 3. That's me swerving out the way. Basically, car pulled out, didn't see me coming. A big car as well. I thought that was going to be a hit. So I kind of like released and reapplied, but yeah, it wasn't stopping. There's not enough weight here to stop. So yeah, he literally pulled out last minute. Just didn't see me at all. Oh, just a nice little bimble, I think, in the countryside. Oh, hello. Nice 300 back there. Oh, low branches. So I've been down some of these lanes for quite a while now. You know, a good few, but maybe even a month or two even. Since the summer started, I haven't really been doing any off-roading because it's been too warm. Today was quite overcast, so I want to just do a quick recce down some of the lanes to make sure they're open, to make sure they're all working. Planning. Okay, that's about building, luckily, not about cutting the byway. So yeah, just going down some byways just to see how they're looking, if they're still open, what the condition is, because they change all year round. So at the moment we're summertime, so everything's pretty easy. So if I want to take out a group of novices or people who are new to the off-roading lark, see how hard it is at the moment. What does interest me is what's happened down this way on the left. So the right, up here, let's get up here first, coming up here. So that one is firm, that one looks about the same. It's firm and it's slippery underneath in the wet because there's chalk underneath there. But we're going to go down this way to see what's down here because they cleared it, and I was just interested to see what it looks like now. That's interesting. There's a nice groove going on. It's very smooth though. Very smooth but bumpy. See, look, there's a bog at the bottom though still. Where is it cleared? Okay, all the roots seem to be gone. They've cleared out all the roots. Oh no, are they still here? Ooh. Okay, ground clearance issues. This used to be this was really difficult the first time I went up here, after they'd redone it. You can see all the lumberjack vehicles have been down here. They cleared a lot of it. Go around the coop. So it's dry, and there's a horse. There's probably going to go left or right. Okay, they're gone. Horse is gone. Well, if I was on a big bike, I could fly through this. Or a bike with more suspension than what my CT's got. Relatively bumpy, but relatively easy. Okay, this is a bit more interesting. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky. Nothing major. Yeah, maybe not to novice standards, this one isn't. But that's good, so I can go right for novices or left for more expert route. It's nice though that it's kind of like turned up a bit more interesting now. Don't really want to be in the middle here. It's difficult for the CP to handle. Is there anything behind me? Has anything fallen off? No, everything's still on. That's good. Whew. It's so bumpy, I can't even go quick through this at all. CT will just pick up too much of a fuss. Just looking at on the middle bit, so it's a bit smoother. There we are. I will have to get the boys together again soon for some off-roading. But maybe not. It's still early in the morning, so I don't want to do off-roading middle of the day or any time after 2 o'clock. At the moment it's too hot. As Hippodromes found out that time when we went off-roading last, it was a bit too much for him. Okay, CT does have its limitations when it comes to off-roading, ground clearance being the primary one, and lanes like this. But the whole point is it can go anywhere, so stop treating it like an enduro bike. You can't smash it off-road like you can a proper bike. Okay. I always come up on the left up here. It gives you a bit clearer of the road. Much clearer view. Not that you can see much anyway. Now I could go down London Lane, but I don't think I want to do that alone. I don't care if I think experience tells me. It's like, okay, yes, I'm probably experienced enough to get down London Lane without having a mishap on the CT. But experience also tells me, do not do London Lane alone, because falling down on that one without any backup or help will probably hurt a lot. And because you haven't got any backup, you'll go a bit slower than you would. And if you go the slower you go, the harder it is. But we'll go down Chalk Lane. Beggars? Is it? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's flat. Let's see if there's bumps up ahead. Okay, so there's some bits where 4x4s are some fun. There's a nice, clearly defined trail in the middle here. Where motorbikes have been going. Because you've got gravel on left and right. Or cyclists have been going along here as well. Oh, a lie down cyclist, whatever that is. All been accessible for cyclists, pretty much. I remember a time that it used to take ages to get through here. So watch out for your cyclists. Steep slope. I'm in first gear. I don't really want to put it in second, it's going to get too quick, isn't it? Okay. I think I will just let's go for the gearbox here. Okay, let's put it in second. Okay, well I can see everything now, so that's alright. It's building up a bit of speed. I don't really like it building up too much speed on this. Alright, let's grab a coffee at Newlands. Water Lane, here we go. Now if you're a 4x4 driver, you will have to check, because I think this might be a TRO now so this is only for two-wheel vehicles. This is all for the farmer, this was, because this was really bad here. It was so rutty here, I could pop a nice wheelie. Right, so this bit is for two-wheel vehicles only, I believe. Unless they've changed it, but I believe when it came to last year they downgraded it to 4x4s, no. Does that right? You get into there with a 4x4, I don't think it's coming out. So yeah, that's actually some pretty nasty ruts there. It's an easy lane, but if you go on one of the ruts, you're in kind of trouble. Oh, the grass is high now. And we're going down. Right, need some fuel because I won't have enough fuel to get home. As long as you don't grab a brake here, you're alright. Woo! Oh. Stay up. Must not forget I'm still on reserve. But I did find out that reserve is at least 20 miles, if not more. So I'm pretty comfortable that I've only done about 5 or 6. So I've probably got another 15 at least. I put it to the test. I took a big risk, I guess you could say. And I went to reserve and I thought, right, let's try it out. Can I get 20 miles? And I can. And I could probably get about 30, maybe even a bit more than that on reserve, which is really healthy, which is really good. Because you should, everywhere in the UK, I don't think there's anywhere that you're more than 30 miles from a petrol station, unless you're going up like Applecross or something. Maybe like some of the Scottish Highlands, that's like, oh, you have to fill up at every petrol station probably, just to make sure you have ample fuel. This is just on here to remind me that I need to get petrol, otherwise I might forget. I'm just zoned out completely at the moment. Is that a trailer? Didn't expect to see one of these down here.
We do sometimes. You're not a four-wheel. Oh, you're on your own?
Yeah, there's no other bikes coming, I don't think.
Yeah, thank you.
There's some dogs up ahead. I've been coming down here for years. I've never seen them. But I guess it is farmland area. That's really funny. Oh, it's sandy here. Jeez, all over the shop. Okay, so yeah, it's quite loose, so it's fine. Well, I filled up my bike. Well, I didn't fill up my bike all the way. That petrol station only had super duper on that did 99%. So I thought, you know what, let's not have that. Well, I put in a $5's worth because it was £2 a litre. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see what they've done here. It looks like they flattened it out for cyclists. I don't believe it. This used to be soft. What have they done? It's been bulldozed. This is, for goodness sake. This has been done for the cyclists, because 100% the cyclists didn't like coming along here. Been flattened, all the bumps have gone. This is now a racetrack for cyclists. Okay, this is a bit sketch. Okay, so that's a bit interesting with the sand here, but it's not too deep here. Right then. Is this the last one of the day? Maybe. Here we go. Okay, looks like shadow. Right, spark plug definitely went underwater then, but I still have power, so go. I've always worried about that. I've always worried about the spark plug getting wet. So my foot is wet. And the spark plug is okay. I've got a spare spark plug on me just in case it did get wet. I think I'll go this way. Well, it's been a good outing today anyway. Oh, I just needed that, just a little clear my head. Been editing these Scotland videos, you see. Taking a rather long time. I want to make it so that they're sort of nice, at least. You know, just make it so that they're you know, watchable. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit them. Well, I'm editing them into episodes at the moment. If it's easier to bite the chunks off. It was, you know, 11-day trip, so I will yeah, look forward to them soon anyway. Or maybe they're already out, maybe this video came out after. Anyway, whatever, I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, thanks for the support for the patrons. I probably wouldn't have been able to do as many trips as I have planned to this year. 100% this year your money has definitely been spent on trips, which is great. So you can thank all the patrons, your names are here. Thank you so much, because a lot of the camping trips that I've done this year which wouldn't happen. I'd probably just have enough money to do the one trip this year, but luckily I've had, well, the money to do a few little trips here and there. So thank you again for the patrons. Thanks for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, whatever. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.